Hey yogis, it's Miss Shanti here. It is week 8. We are almost done in our yoga classroom. We are almost done with this quarter. So this week we're doing super challenging poses. We are doing handstand, headstand, forearm stand, and Kundalini. Not so easy to say. So let's start with handstand. Handstand, we start on our mat against the wall in a down dog. Okay, so we come into down dog against the wall. See how my feet are kind of not like up on the wall, but on the mat near the wall. Hands are under my shoulders. I'm going to come into a short down dog like this. Okay, walk my hands forward a little bit. Now from here, you walk your feet up the wall and you try and straighten them. Try and straighten your legs. Yeah, nice. So from there, if you got that one, you might take one leg up, maybe towards the middle of the room. Take it down, do the other leg. Sweet. Now, come on down. After we go upside down, we have to do a child's pose. So take your forehead to the ground. So that's step 1, okay, for handstand. Step 2 for forearm stand or handstand, you're going to turn around, okay? So you can do forearm stand also, like I just did, on your elbows, right? Come to dolphin and then walk up that way, right? Maybe one leg up, maybe the other. You can work here for a really long time. This is a good place to practice, okay? If you feel like you're ready to go upside down without standing your feet on the wall, you're going to turn to face the wall. For handstand, you'll come into a down dog. Your hands are like maybe 6-8 inches away from the wall. You lift one leg up, and then you just try and kick up. So my top leg is reaching towards the sky. My bottom leg is pushing off the floor. And you probably won't be able to see my feet, but you lift your legs up and you're in a handstand. Try and get those feet off the wall. Child's pose. Same thing for forearm stand. So forearm stand and handstand are real similar, right? Except the one's on your hands, one's on your elbows. So forearm stand, you would start like we would in a plank. You take your forearms to the floor, your elbows to the floor. You lift up into a dolphin. And then same idea. You lift one leg up and you try and kick, and eventually you might hit the wall. Now, the idea, always do a child's pose so you don't get dizzy. The idea is that you're using the strength of your arms pushing down and your legs lifting up. All right? Next is headstand. Now, I'm still going to encourage you to have your head facing the wall for this one, okay? So there's a lot of ways to go into it. I'm already getting warm. I'm going to take off my hat and sweatshirt. So for headstand, we are trying to take our head to the ground and stand on it. Yeah? It's that simple, but not easy, right? So I'm going to tuck my shirt in because my shirt keeps flying up and that's not cool. So for headstand, one way to do it, right? You come onto all fours, then you take your elbows to the floor, okay? Take your hands interlaced and place the very top of your head between your hands. Now, even if you're just right here, you're in a headstand, all right? From there, tuck your toes, lift your knees off the floor, and walk your feet. This is a very important step. Walk your feet as close to you as you can, and then maybe you press down through your elbows, and you use your belly muscles that we've been working on in plank to lift your head. Nope, lift your legs straight up. You can't lift your head here. This is probably going to be real dangerous. Good. So you breathe in your headstand. Maybe you use the wall if you need it. And then as you come down very carefully, place your feet, then your knees on the floor, and you come back to child's pose. Fantastic. All right. So we got all of our upside down poses done. Next, we're going to do Kundalini, which we approach from a side crane, okay? So again, we've been working on crane almost all quarter, right? So you take your knees and your elbows and try and lift those feet up. The side crane, you're trying to take one side of your legs onto the backs of your elbows, okay? So you lean out, your elbows are a little shelf, maybe you lift your legs up. Now to come to Kundalini from here, you just straighten those legs. Bink! Try and lift them up like an L shape. Sweet. Now don't forget to do the other side. Give your wrists a break. Hands down, elbows are a shelf, elbow to knee, elbow to hip, leaning out. My hands are nice and far apart. And then from here, maybe you lift one, both feet. And once you get those up, you try to make that L shape with your legs. Kundalini. Had to take a rest on my head there. So those are our poses for this week. I hope you have some fun. And definitely, if you're feeling really nervous about going upside down, please use the chair for headstand practice. Enjoy. I hope you guys have a great time going upside down and enjoy your meditation.